A manager who is trusted by the players and simply adored by the fans. He has clearly won the hearts of everyone in the stadium. Now can he rack up another win today? Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And coming up, pulsating action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Granada, and they take on Real Madrid.
The best coach I played under would always tell it...
Can he put it away? And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Iker Casillas begins in goal.
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And what a powerful finish from Dembele. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. They made a brilliant start here, and the manager's tactics are clearly giving them the upper hand once again.
Absolutely. Tactically, they had the better of them in the last encounter, and that's happening again today.
Dembele. And he's in. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Decent idea. Can he do it? And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Well, that was incisive. Oh, useful ball. Well, tackle put in, but corner awarded.
The danger isn't over yet.
Delivering it. Counter-attacking chance. This isn't, and he's through here. And really good goalkeeping.
Well, in 1v1 situations, he just makes it so difficult for the attacker. What a good goalkeeper he is.
Short corner it is. Chance here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and then the finish is just as good from Haaland. He just strikes the ball with such power and accuracy. That's a wonderful goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Alex Sola. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Yeah, they got themselves into a really good position there.
Erling Haaland. He's in with a chance. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. On to Diallo. And Bellingham. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval and the visitors are prospering. What have you made of their performance?
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest quality. If they continue to play at this pace for the rest of the game, who knows how many they could score.
Well, that stop exactly what was required. Well, the short corner routine. Very quick thinking there. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Baba. Decent position. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Well anticipated.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. He's in here. Well, they really broke at pace, but full credit to the keeper. Corner for Real Madrid. Keen to take it short here. And quick thinking defensively. And so the sound of the half-time whistle. We're at the midway point here at the Nuevo Estadio de los Cármenes. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Roberto Carlos is with Vinicius Junior. Valverde. On to Haaland. Might it be Mbappe? Good angle for the cross. And in the right position to read it. Intelligent ball. Vinicius. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency. None of which they did, and that's the result.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Might be a chance here. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
More exciting La Liga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Granada, and they take on Rayo Vallecano. Now, who can he play it to? A fine reading of the situation. Alex Sola. Smart defending. Haaland. And possibilities here. Oh, the challenge was spot on.
Yeah, great tackle, wasn't it?
Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, we have a mouth-watering tussle from La Liga coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Atletico.
I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Baba on the ball. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, cut out brilliantly. He has teammates around him. Zaire Emery, and he's through here. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, they kept us shape defensively. Job done for now.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Mbappe. He fancies it. Able to close down the shot. Vinicius Junior. Running with confidence. Oh, might be. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Alex Sola. A really good pass. Showing good situational awareness. Alex Sola. Baba. And Cafu coming away with the ball. And he's made headway. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed.
It's a capital derby that always seems to carry with it a compelling story. And these two sides are loved by their respective fan groups. Stay tuned, we'll bring you all the action live from the Bernabeu as Real Madrid face Atletico. Two proud Madrid clubs founded in 1902 and 1903 respectively. I'm talking about Real and Atletico, and here we are at the Bernabeu, ready for action. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. A lot to look forward to here, Stuart.
Well, Derek, I love watching both of these teams for different reasons, but that's what makes it so interesting. Let's hope we're not disappointed today.
Let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. And the main threat in attack today should be Erling Haaland. And this is the starting lineup for Atletico.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
Dumfries. Real Madrid certainly did enough in the last game against Granada. How do you see them getting on today?
Well, they were a joy to watch. They were so fluid in their attacking play. Today would be more of a struggle, but if they defend well, I think they get a draw out of this game.
The Merengues have lost the ball. Well, with the season ebbing away and looking at the table, you've got to reach the conclusion that the title race is well nigh over, Stuart.
Well, what a season they're having. They've been so dominant. They look head and shoulders above everybody else. It's just a matter of holding their nerve now.
And snuffing out the danger. An impressive run. Oh, what an opportunity. In it goes! Real Madrid take the lead in the derby. And just look at the fans, utterly delighted.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Rudiger. That's a good-looking ball. Can they fashion a chance?
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Encouraging this from Atletico. And tidily played. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. This is looking threatening. Tenacious challenge. The ball back with Real now. Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. Dembele on the ball. Mbappe. Must be. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Lenormand. Alex Baena. Big chance. And it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking. So on with the game, and that goal puts a very different complexion on it for Atletico. Alvarez. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Vinicius Junior. Well, a really good run. Oh, he looks threatening. Is this the moment? His fans won't tire of seeing that again. Oblak with the save. Short corner taken. Trying his luck. Oh, he's blocked it. He has time to play it over. Manoeuvring infield. Oh, good hit, close shave. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Yes, he'll be pleased with his first half display. His movement was good, as was his passing, and of course he took his goal well. Just needs to continue that form into the second half.
Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Konate. Now Roberto Carlos. The cross is on. Oh, that's brilliant play. Oh, that's splendid play. Opportunity. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, just look at this. Dembele shows so much skill to go beyond the defender. And Dembele's finish gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Dumfries. On the ball, Rudiger. Alvarez. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Brilliantly blocked. Quick counter could be on. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Can they turn it into something? Mbappe! And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Well, they're in control, and the manager knows how important this game is.
Yeah, the fans are loving this, and so is he.
Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball.
It's a good bit of skill, isn't it?
And given away by Atletico. Oh, in with a chance! Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. And here's a change now for Atletico. Vinicius Junior. Now with Bellingham. Oh, breezing past him. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. This is the home of live football, EA TV. And how about this for live action coming up? The Champions League quarter-final first leg. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
With only 8 teams remaining, I'm looking forward to a really good first leg in that tie, full of skill and energy.
Alvarez decides to move back a bit. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Vinicius Junior. Seemingly no one can stop him. Vinicius! Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. That's a good-looking pass. In the right place to cut out the pass. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, managing to beat him. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
It is an Atletico substitution. Can he deliver it with accuracy? A decent effort, but the keeper read it all the way. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Mbappe. Bellingham. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Good defensive awareness by Cafu.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Ready for battle, ready to bring their skills to the pitch. And to the many keen observers, there is no alternative but to be on it from the outset. No quarter asked, no quarter given. It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we've got quarter-final first leg action from Europe's Premier Club competition, the Champions League, just moments away. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Real have to be the big favourites here. You just can't compare the 2 squads, can you? If they don't win this, I'll be absolutely shocked.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Roberto Carlos starts with Cafu in the fullback positions. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Erling Haaland. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Marquinhos plays alongside Ruben Dias in central defence. And leading the line today is Thierry Henry. A really exciting game in prospect as Real Madrid get it underway. Just the challenge that was required. Federico Valverde. Oh, that's a clever ball. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Needs to clear it. It's been pretty well impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of today's match. Taking on his old club, and Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today. Hopefully not.
Well, managers are often shy in talking about these things, but let's give him credit. 100 career wins under his belt.
Yes, Derek, it's a great achievement for him, but he won't be thinking about that. He needs another victory today just to keep everything ticking over.
Stones. Out of play in a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. The intervention, a good one by Stones. And support available. Is it going to be? And with that, the attack breaks down. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored.
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Mbappe. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Nico Gonzalez. The ball with Rodri. Thierry Henry. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Now the counter-attack looks on. Just fizzled out completely. Dias. Nouri. Grealish. Nico Gonzalez. Well, they have the ball once more. Interesting pass. Oh, big moment. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Ryan Cherki. Marquinhos. The ball with Rodri. Dias. Rodri. Very effective pass. Gonzalez. Can he put it away? Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Intelligent ball. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, on the evidence of what we're seeing in this match, Kylian Mbappe is a striker at the peak of his powers, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a threat he's been. Not just with his goals, but his all-round display. Brilliant stuff.
So the second half underway, and City left with a real mountain to climb. No, high quality defending. Space for Real out wide. And the shot. Shot blocked, but still alive. Very quick thinking there. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Real Madrid facing Getafe. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And played short. Electing to shoot. Oh, fearless.
That was absolutely outstanding.
Good bit of closing down. Well, a failure to keep the ball by Manchester City. Grealish. The ball with Rodri. Well, he's certainly not alone. To get back within a goal. Well read to put an end to that attack. Could catch them on the break. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Chance here. Haaland. And he's fired it against the post. On a time for composure on the ball. Cherki. Marquinhos. Nico Gonzalez. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Vinicius Junior. The referee has a decision to make. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
That is a magnificent run. And teammates around him. Could be troublesome. Manchester City have it back now. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Roberto Carlos had the reading of the situation.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Haaland. Oh, surely! There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Rodri. Room to roam for City on the wing. And just blotting out the danger.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Rodri. Might do damage on the break. Well, it could be on for him here. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Given away by City. And there it is, the full-time whistle. It's advantage Real Madrid going into the return leg.
Well, they've been inventive, they've been sharp, and they've been clinical today, which makes the second leg so much easier for them. A really good performance.
Well, as you can see, our cameras are lingering on Erling Haaland. Yet another exceptional performance to add to the growing list.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
No doubt about it, the fans are on tenterhooks ahead of this one. They know full well that their heroes could, today, clinch the league title. Will they do it? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a football venue that's certainly on the bucket list of most fans around the world. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And today could well be the day when the league title is clinched. It's Real Madrid versus Getafe.
Well, what a game this promises to be. Speaking to the fans outside the stadium, they're in buoyant mood, full of expectation that they'll be celebrating come the final whistle. Let's hope they can hold their nerve here.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Roberto Carlos starts with Cafu in the fullback positions. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And handed the task of playing up front is Erling Haaland. The initial 11 then for Getafe.
Well, the way they're set up, it's vital that they don't let the opposition switch the play. They must lock them down one side of the pitch, but they should have an advantage in midfield.
Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Uche. So a glance at the table. Now they could clinch the title today, but they do need help from elsewhere, Stuart.
Well, they'll want to wrap it up today, of course they will. But all they can do...
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this! Oh, a goal! They strike first, and what a way to silence the crowd!
Well, they have to defend better than that. They just don't deal with the danger, do they?
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Over the touchline for what'll be a Getafe throw. Genet. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
And he might be through here. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Cafu. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Very effective pass. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Vinicius Junior. Dembele on the ball. Oh, big chance. Oh, a goal! And doesn't this just tell you everything about the team? They've come roaring back to take the lead.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And what a powerful finish from Dembele. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? And tidily played.
Yeah, lovely technique with that pass.
And a textbook interception. Could catch them on the break. Oh, genuine chance. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And Haaland wasn't going to miss that one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Uche. Well read to win possession back. Oh, in with a chance. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Javi Munoz. Beautiful pass. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Konate. Mbappe. On to Haaland. He's in behind. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
So on with the game here, but I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting. Room to roam for the merengues here. And hit with ferocity, it was close, but not quite good enough. Well, he's given us away. This looks interesting. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Hold on. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And what a finish from Haaland. It gives the keeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, you have to say Erling Haaland has been at his excellent best up to now. Not that that should come as any great surprise.
Well, goals, creativity and a big impact on the game. What more can you ask for?
Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Javi Munoz. Domingos Duarte. And we saw the situation developing. Minch. Well, they're holding firm, and the fans can already taste what would be a special triumph.
Yeah, this would be a massive result for them, particularly the manager.
Rodrigo. Splendid challenge, that.
Yeah, super stuff there.
And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Rodrigo. He's in with a chance. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, there's no doubt about this. He struck it with such power. There's no stopping that. It's a clinical finish.
Mauro Arambari. And he read it well, intercepting it. He has teammates around him. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, plenty of interesting chatter about Neymar coming into today's game. The rumours coming out of the camp, Stuart, are that this may be his last season, but he's considering hanging up his boots.
Well, if it is true, he'll be a big miss to everybody. He's been such a great player for them. But
Oh, a goalkeeper inspired!
Yeah, that's a great save. Really good reaction from the keeper.
And time for the change now. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, how did he keep that out? Opportunity in the air.
Well, he just couldn't get above it. A decent effort, though.
It will be decision time, the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final, and you'll see it live with us here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, the second leg of that tie should be a really entertaining game. With a semi-final place at stake, there's everything to play for.
Really good ball there. And he got to it fairly easily. Minge. Confident attacking play. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Rodrigo. Real Madrid unable to hang on to the ball. Now, who can he play it to? Can he put it away? Oh my goodness, monster tackling! Superb block.
Yeah, was always in control there.
Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Oh, could be. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So the match is restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Mauro Arambari. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Javi Munoz. It's with Luis Milla. Very effective pass. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Adeyemi. Can they set up a chance? Really good challenge. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, it could be on for him here. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
The final whistle, not to be for them in terms of this game anyway, but title aspirations still very real.
Well, it's a big disappointment, that's for sure. It was always going to be a tough game. They now need just to look forward to the next match and make sure they continue their title charge.
An enthralling contest in the making, involving two sides with plenty to say for themselves. But what we can't say with any certainty is which one of them will ultimately claim victory. The stage is set and the players are just about ready here in Manchester. We're at the home of City this evening. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we're getting ready for a quarter-final second leg match in the Champions League. It is Manchester City and they take on Real Madrid.
Real showed just how good they were in that first leg. They were well organised, they played some great football and they took their chances. I just can't see how they lose this one.
And here's the Manchester City lineup.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. So underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. Jude Bellingham. And Valverde. Now opening things up. Very quick thinking there. Cherki. Well, we've seen and felt the confidence right from the off, haven't we?
Yeah, the manager likes playing against this team, there's no doubt about that.
Haaland. Thoughtful play. Oh, big chance. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. Facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well, some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
He's in here. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Rodri. Phil Foden now. Gonzalez. Ryan Ait Nouri. Nico Gonzalez. Intelligent defending. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. And let's give credit to the defending.
The green convertible car, pardon your reception. Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
Cherki. Gonzalez. Phil Foden now. Well anticipated.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And should have been so much more incisive. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. City finding space on the flank. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. It's a wild passage, this. Thierry Henry. Real using width to good effect. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Ryan Cherki. He made good progress there. And City get the throw in. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, read it really well. Counter-attacking possibilities. Will it go in? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. So the match has restarted here in Manchester. Roberto Carlos. Konate. And on to Cafu. Given away by Real Madrid. Grealish. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity. He fancies it. Rifled against the post, but back in play. And the attack fizzling out. Thierry Henry. Gonzalez. And now Henry. Ryan Ait-Nouri. Rodri. Will it be? It was on its way in. A change in the offing for City. Who's going to get on the end of it? And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Thierry Henry. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Possibilities for them to counter. He's in with a chance. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Marc Guehi. And Grealish. Ryan Ait-Nouri. Foden. Oh, chance! And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about that. It's just a breathtaking stop, isn't it?
And time for the change now. Well, the keeper really taking charge. Was never going to be denied. Thoughtful play. And it's opening up. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. Marquinhos. And now Stones. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Reinders. Well, they've given him too much space. Ball retention is often part of it. But just like that, possession changes hands. Ryan Cherki. Oh, good idea. Opportunity here. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Mbappe. Real Madrid have given us away. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Ruben Dias. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Rodri. And now Stones. Really fine play to keep possession. Reinders. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the final whistle is sounded. Real Madrid go marching on.
Well, it was never really in doubt, was it? Over the 2 legs, they were by far the better team. They'll take some stopping, that's for sure.
What a performance by Vinicius Junior. Not that it's any great surprise that we're uttering those words.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
High-octane football, we can virtually guarantee it. 2 quality sides ready for battle, knowing full well they must give their best. Next on EA TV. A wet night in store for all concerned. Good evening and welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Racing Santander taking on Real Madrid.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, they're going to play with 2 wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the...
Erling Haaland! In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Javier Castro. And there's the feed into the box. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Dembele. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, we can say it officially. We're here watching the champions today. Job done last time out. Title secured. What a marvellous position to be in.
Yeah, they can just enjoy this one. Reward for a great campaign. They really have been superb, haven't they?
It's a neat move. Oh, might be. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. And reading it absolutely superbly.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Oh, this looks useful. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Really determined play to hang on to it. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Mbappe. Now Haaland. Mbappe. Oh, that's a clever ball. Genuine chance. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, just look at this. Dembele shows so much skill to go beyond the defender. And Dembele's finish gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, no stopping him. Dembele. Oh, it's a goal! And certainly a deflection off the defender into the back of the net.
Well, let's take another look. And there's the deflection. And from that moment on, the keeper had no chance, did he?
So underway again here, and it's going to take a colossal effort if they have designs on bouncing back. Well, that one has promise. Oh, big moment! But into the keeper's gloves. Vinicius Junior. Now, who can he play it to? And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Dembele. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 40. And away they go again into the second half. And quite simply wide of the target. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Intelligent ball. Oh, big chance. Oh, there it is. It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, as you can see, it's a good finish. It just goes in off the post. It's perfect placement.
Time for a change then. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Castro. And played the pass well. The attack showed promise. Well, they could break at pace. But nothing comes of it. And room now out on the wing. Martin. Oh, danger here. Real chance. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Warren Zaire-Emery. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, I love this finish. No messing about. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. That's a good goal.
Andrés Martín.
Leonor González, su hermano Víctor le espera en la tienda del estadio.
And wide of where he wanted to put it.
Yeah, keeper had it covered, no doubt about that.
Grafenberg. Now Roberto Carlos. Nuno Mendes. Warren Zaire-Emery. And showing good game awareness. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Real Madrid against Real Sociedad.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Who wants to make a challenge? Takes it on. So, a Real Madrid corner. Playing it short. Monster piece of defending. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Chance to finish. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Castro. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Andres Martin. Can he put it away? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
You can feel it in the stands and in the atmosphere, as well as in the songs from the supporters. A manager who has won their hearts and could now go on to make history. Hello and welcome to a football venue that's certainly on the bucket list of most fans around the world. We're at the Bernabeu. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And coming up, pulsating action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Real Madrid up against Real Sociedad.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today, Erling Haaland. And the starting 11 for Real Sociedad.
Well, they're playing in a 4-5-1 formation, which is set up to counter-attack at pace. Yes, they'll play with a flat midfield out of possession, but when they win the ball back, they'll break forward really quickly. Let's hope they play it well today.
And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. Mbappe. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Hold on! In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and Haaland wasn't going to miss that one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? His determination there for all to see.
He uses his body so well, doesn't he?
Well, the fact of the matter is they've already been crowned champions, but there's always a special feeling about being inside the stadium when silverware is handed out.
Yeah, they've still got a game to play here, but what an atmosphere we've got. I think the celebrations have already started, Derek.
Will it happen for them? And defensive play to be applauded. Ángel Herrera. That's a lovely ball. Can they square the game? Can he get them level? Oh, great defending. Well, their hopes rise as they win a corner. And taken short. This could level it. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And he might be through here. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Luka Sucic. And on to Cafu. Is it going to be? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
So the action continues and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Bradley. Ángel Herrera. Oh, that's really well done. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. And a goal to tell you about in the Barca match. Alex Scott, who has scored it.
Yeah, it's a goal for Barcelona. They're the first on the score sheet here with 37 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Sucic. And cutting it out. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, it might be. There it is. A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Dembele doing everything possible to keep possession. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, we know what Erling Haaland is capable of, but it's still difficult trying to contain him, as the opposition have found out here.
Well, he's looked unstoppable today. Quick, clever, skillful, and he's taken his goals really well. He's been wonderful to watch.
Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Very effective pass. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
Well, defending doesn't get much better than that.
This will be a Real Sociedad throw. Well, they're holding firm, and the fans can already taste what would be a special triumph.
Yeah, this would be a massive result for them, particularly the manager.
Takefusa Kubo. The referee has a decision to make. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late, and he deserved a booking for that.
Krejci. Well, that is asking to be booked. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
Well, no wonder his teammates are giving him an icy stare on the back of that.
Well, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there. He got it totally wrong, whatever he was doing.
Well, here is an occasion you'll want to join us for live coverage on EA TV of the Cup final. It's Real Madrid against Barcelona.
Well, Derek, I can't wait for that one. The Cup final in front of a full house. What more could you ask for?
Barrenechea. Well, there's a textbook example of how to press the ball. Roberto Carlos is with Vinicius Junior, able to skip past his man. Oh, it's on! Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Cambio en el Madrid.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now.
Le sustituirá con el 38, Adeyemi.
Barrenechea. Attacking with vigour. Into the final 20 minutes. Sucic. Promising attack. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
They got everything right there.
Adeyemi. Hold on! And there it is, a goal! It's just possible that might be the one that wins them the title.
Well, look at the celebrations. They certainly believe so. Still a job to do, but surely they won't throw it away from this position. Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Could be troublesome. Can they set up a chance? Barrenechea. Committed challenge. Right, a goal has gone in the Barcelona game. That means we can join Alex Scott.
Yes, it's another goal for Barcelona. They're ahead by 2 now, with just under 10 minutes left to play.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping.
Sale de la cancha. Con el 27, Haaland. Con el 7, Vinicius. Y con el 14, Tchouaméni.
So the corner played into the box. No-nonsense piece of defending.
Con el 36, Bruno Méndez. Y con el 20, Gravenberch.
Oh, not a good throw-in at all.
Well, that didn't look good, did it?
Minge. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And with that, the referee brings this game to an end. Well, the fans knew before a ball was kicked they were here for a party. And let the title party begin, Stuart.
Well, they've had to wait, but it's going to be worth it. Just listen to the fans inside this stadium. Great scenes here.
The best team in the league. It was official ahead of this game. But the supporters wanted to be here to drink in the moment.
Yeah, over the course of the season, they've been absolutely superb. Fully deserved the title.
And now they prepare to walk together in anticipation of the trophy presentation.
Well, it's now just beginning to sink in. They are the winners of this great cup.
Any second now, they'll be able to hold it aloft. All congratulating each other, and rightly so. The sweet taste of success. And they don't want to let go of that trophy, do they?
Absolutely not. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been brilliant throughout the tournament. Been a top-class performance from them and their fans.
And I'll tell you what, Stuart, it doesn't get any better than being able to savour a triumph like this with your own fans.
And I have to say, these fans have been brilliant as well. They've made so much noise. They've been magnificent.
And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
A new era begins, and he'll hope to put his stamp on the team coming out of the blocks. Will the players respond to their new manager? Well, no doubt about it, the nerves have been jangling in the last few days, but very soon the wait will be over. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box, and we're just seconds away from kickoff in what promises to be a thrilling finale. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
The instructions will have been clear from the managers. Stick to the game plan, don't take risks in your defending third, and embrace the occasion. Don't be frightened of it. What a game this should be.
Well, it's always a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely unstoppable, and we should expect that he'll have a prominent role to play in this one, Stuart.
Well, what a game he had last time out. 4 goals. He was absolutely outstanding. So clinical in front of goal. He was a constant threat, and whenever he got a chance, he was ruthless.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Eder Militao plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. A match to look forward to. Barcelona kick-off. And the timing was perfect. Ball 1. Mbappe. Vinicius! Off the post and back in play. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Really good defending there.
Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Well, a new era begins with a new manager in charge, and it's always interesting to see how that goes. One thing we can say without any fear of contradiction is that you don't get an awful lot of time in football nowadays.
No, you certainly don't. But when a new manager comes in, they come in with new ideas, and that can take time for players to adjust to. They need to start well here, just for everyone to believe in what he's doing.
Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. Is it going to be? And wouldn't he love to have that opportunity back?
Well, that should be 1-0, but that's not a good finish, is it?
Dembele. And in with a real chance. And a goal! As Real Madrid strike first in the batter their fans.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
And Barca get the ball moving once more. How will they react? Pedri. Oh, nice ball over the top. Delivered into the box. It might still be problematic. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing. Takes aim. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Pedri. O'Reilly. Here's Rafinha. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Well, showing good vision. And that'll be a Barca throw. That's a good-looking ball. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Who's going to get on the end of it? And just over the crossbar.
Well, good delivery and decent contact, but he just couldn't get over it, could he?
Bellingham. On to Haaland. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, a goal to give them the lead. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen. Well, he's got to make some changes now, just to get his side back in this game.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. De Jong. Here's Rafinha. Koundé. Now with Yamal. Gavi. Playing with patience.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
This could level it. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. And he's broken free. Oh, that is marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, he's an imposing figure in those situations. That's a great save.
Going short. Could be troublesome. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Credit to them for winning back possession.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
And does well to keep it in play. Roberto Carlos. Now, who can he play it to? Barca regaining possession. Might do damage on the break. And fed forwards. Real chance. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Well, another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Barcelona against Villarreal. Haaland! And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Rafinha. Distributing it well. Well, now they have possession. Pedri. Oh, great vision. And whipped into the box. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Kylian Mbappe. Able to skip past his man. Can he put it away? Oh, touched onto the post! And the fans are lapping this up. The manager has them on the cusp of a victory in the derby.
Yeah, a win today will certainly make the manager a hero. What a performance they've put in today.
Counter-attacking chance. Had no interest in losing possession. That's a lovely ball. Can they create something? A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Well, it's on with the game. Barcelona might still be behind, but they're making this a contest. And given free rein to run. Now sliding in field. Oh, that's a really good run. He's blocked it.
What a block that was.
A very good tackle. Pedri. Given the circumstances, Barcelona have got to go for it. Time is against them here. Can he find the right pass? And the counter-attack looks on. And there it breaks down. Well, the big question here is, can Real Madrid get over the line? Can they make it a victory? Your thoughts on what you've seen from them?
Well, their attacking play has been excellent today. However, by throwing so many players forward, they've looked vulnerable at the back, which is why this will be a nervy finish. They just need to hold on here.
Rafinha. He saw the situation developing. Cross could be useful. And the attack fizzling out. And it's all over. It is a story of silverware secured. They've done it.
They certainly have, and they deserve to do it as well. They were the better team today. They were absolutely excellent.
And now it's all about enjoying these very special celebratory moments.
Well, just look at the joy on these players' faces. Absolutely incredible.
And now for the moment of confirmation, the trophy presentation.
Well, this is what they were dreaming of before the game, to come and pick this trophy up. What a performance from them.
Yes, a performance that has impressed absolutely everyone. And now it comes down to holding that piece of silverware aloft. The sweet taste of success. It has been quite the journey, and it comes to an end in style on the big stage.
And now the celebrations can begin. Not just the players, but also the fans, the coaching staff. What a performance it's been.
And now this is really special, isn't it? The chance to run with that trophy over towards the fans and say thank you and celebrate together.
Well, they're absolutely right to do that. The fans deserve to celebrate as well. They've been excellent. They've made so much noise here. Great scenes.
And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. It is Porto. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. And hello from the city on the Douro. We're in Porto at the Estadio do Dragão. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And tonight we've got the semi-final of the Champions League coming up for you. It's Porto facing Real Madrid.
Well, the visitors may be heavy favourites to get to the final, but this has the makings of a great game because the hosts have a well-drilled defensive unit, are athletic when they press the ball, and are threatening at set plays. It should be a good one, this, Derek.
And a look at the starting lineup for Porto.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Roberto Carlos starts with Cafu in the fullback positions. And handed the task of playing up front is Erling Haaland. So off and running here, the first half underway. And Varela with it. And it's with Bednarek. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Dembele. Real using width to good effect. Might jump in front. Oh, great save!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
And taken short. Takes aim! Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Plenty of options. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Able to skip past his man.
Yeah, that's a nice bit of play.
That'll be a Porto throw-in. Oh, useful ball. Signs. Possession lost by Porto. Well, he's certainly not alone. Bellingham. Oh, he looks threatening. But stout defending when it mattered. An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. What are you expecting to see from Mbappe?
Well, whether it's over 10 yards or 50 yards, he's absolutely rapid. And on his day, almost unstoppable. He will be the key player, I'm sure, today.
Out of play and a Porto throw-in coming up. And easily intercepted. Not able to put it behind for what will be a corner here.
In those situations, anywhere will do.
Short corner taken. Decent position. Porto couldn't hang on to it. And flying forwards here. Mbappe. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Perez. And Varela with it. Neuwen Perez. Signs. And they've created space. He's in with a chance. Oh, a goal! And a huge moment in this semi-final. and they'll have no intention of relinquishing it. Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Vinicius Junior. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Crossing possibilities. A Real corner then. Can they get themselves back into the game? Playing it short. Very quick thinking there. Oh, danger here. This could be the equaliser. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Sanusi. On to Sainz. Zaidu Sanusi. Porto have given us away. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So they get the second half going here. Dembele. Cafu. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Neuen Perez. Good use of advantage. And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be up against Osasuna. Well, the referee deciding to let the play flow, but now it will be a booking, Stuart.
Well, as soon as the ball went dead, he was always going to book him, and he's absolutely right to do so.
It's a splendid run by Mbappe. And he read it well defensively. Bednarik. On a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Mbappe. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Oh, to take the lead! And he takes it away.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So a substitution in the offing, and you can't really fault the decision based on the performance. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Perez.
Substituição do Real Madrid.
And on to Costa. And Varela with it. Could be threatening. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! Corner kick played in. Clearance needed to be better. Thoughtful play. Genuine chance. And that's handled without any trouble at all. Holland. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Oh, chance! And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And from that sort of range, Dembele wasn't going to miss. It's a really well-worked goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. 10 minutes to go. Vega. Sanusi. Might lead to a chance. Sainz. And options in the centre. That's a good-looking ball. And snuffing out the danger. Quick counter could be on. They need to shore up the defence. Oh, not a great challenge at all there. And so a booking it'll be.
Yeah, fair enough. That was reckless.
Sanusi. A long way from the perfect pass.
Well, they can't afford to give the ball away so easily.
Alberto Costa. And there it is, the full-time whistle. It's advantage Real Madrid going into the return leg.
Well, that was a top-quality performance. They were sharp in attack, they passed it with purpose, and they closed the ball down really quickly. This display gives them 1 foot firmly in the final.
Well, Erling Haaland performing in line with our general expectations, I think it's fair to say.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well, and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?